Today's topic is moment generating function for any distribution. Like I told you that what is the role of moments for any particular distribution. So if you know the moments for any distribution, we can tell that what is the central tendency of that distribution, what is the dispersion of that distribution, what is standard deviation of that distribution, what is the skewness and kurtosis for that distribution. So a lot of measure of statistics we can tell through the moments, using moments. So for any distribution, the moments have very important role, because moments tell everything about that distribution. So now the topic is moments we have already studied. Next topic is moment generating function. So what is the function through which we can generate all the moments of any distribution? Because through moments we can tell what is the mean, standard deviation, variance, skewness, kurtosis for any particular distribution. So if we know the moment, that means we know the whole distribution. So important, it is very important for any particular distribution. So now we are formulating, means we are finding that which function, which single function can generate all the moments for the distribution. So this is moment generating function, means a function which generates all the moments for the distribution. So now again, the moment generating function, it is also called, it is, the short form is MGF, moment generating function. So now the moment generating function for discrete variable and moment generating function for continuous random variable. Clear? So what is the definition? Means which function is called the generating function of moments for distribution. So if x is a discrete variable, then moment generating function of a discrete random variable, means first we must know that what is the nature of the variable. It is either it is discrete or continuous. So if it is discrete, then the moment generating function for that variable about any arbitrary point A is given by this function. So it is denoted by mxt, or we say mat. So it is moment generating function for about point A for discrete random variable x, and it is expected value of this function e to the power t x minus a. Clear? So this is, if any discrete, for any discrete random variable, the moment generating function is denoted by mat, or mx is equal to at, and it is defined as expected value of e to the power t x minus a. So if you remember that what is the expected value of any function gx. So in previous lectures, we studied about how to find out the expected value of any function gx. So it is whatever function is here, it will be multiplied to the probability function of that distribution. So if it is discrete, then it would be multiplied by px, and we have to make summation for every x. And if it is continuous, so if it is continuous, then the expected value of that function is, means that function would be multiplied to the PDF, probability generating function, and it will be integrated in the limits minus infinite to plus infinite. So we have one definition. The moment generating function is denoted by MAT, and it is expected value of e to the power t x minus a. So now it depends, you know now this, how to calculate this expected value of any function. So expected value of any function is the product, summation of product of the function into the probability function. So it is px for discrete, and it is fx for continuous. So for discrete case we use summation, and for continuous case we use integration. So this is the moment generating for continuous random variable. It is also the same, mx is equal to at, or mat, it is expected value of e to the power t x minus a. So it is moment generating function about the point A. It is for continuous, and this is for discrete. So if means you are given with probability function for any variable, and if the question is how find the moment generating function, so first you observe what is the nature of variable, means whether it is discrete random variable or continuous random variable. So if it is discrete random variable, then the moment generating function for that distribution is multiply the probability function to the e to the power t x minus a, means expected, you have to find out expected value of e to the power t x minus a. So it is about point A. So if it is mentioned that you have to find out the moment generating function about point A, then you have to use A here. Otherwise, means for example, if you have to find out the moment generating function for a point 2, so you have to use 2 here. If it is minus 2, so use x plus 2, and if it is 0, then it is x minus 0. So if it is mentioned, then you use that point. Otherwise, means if this point is not mentioned, only question is, the question is moment generating, find moment generating function of this probability distribution. Then so if the point is not mentioned, then you have to use 0 here, means you have to find moment generating function about 0 point, about uh, 0 point. So you have to use a is equal to 0. Okay. So this is MAT. So this is summation of for e to the power t x minus a into probability function for, and this summation is over every x. Now if a is 0, that means you have to find out moment generating function about 0 point. So this a would be 0. So you have to substitute 0 for a. So what is left here? E to the power tx into px. So e to the power tx into px, summation for every x. So it is denoted by m0t. And if you have been asked about the mean, means suppose the moment you have to find out the moment generating function about the mean of that distribution, then you have to use x bar for a. So similarly, you have replaced now a by x bar. So it is summation a to the power t x minus x bar into px. It's the same concept is for the continuous variable. Only thing which is different is you have to multiply px for discrete variable, you have to multiply fx for continuous variable, and for summation now we will use integration because this is continuous variable. So again, moment generating function is the expected value of e to the power t x minus a. It is about point a, otherwise default is 0 point. Clear? So similarly, this is the m0t means mgf about 0 point, mgf about x bar, that means mean. So this is the about mean, and in general means we use this mat is equal to minus infinite to infinite e to the power t x minus a into fx dx. So this you have to integrate between minus infinite to infinite. If it is continuous, so it is the full range, means the range of variable x. Otherwise, the where the function is defined. So this is that interval where function is defined, the probability distribution function is defined. So it will be mentioned to you. If it is the interval is not mentioned, so you have to consider the interval minus infinite to plus infinite. Clear? So now the remarks. So first remark is the rth moment of variable x about any arbitrary point a, that is mu r dash. What is mu r dash? Mu r dash represents the rth moment about point a of any variable x. Clear? So it is not a new thing. We have already discussed this. What is mu r dash? Mu r dash is the rth moment of any variable about point a, and it is the quotient of t to the power r by factorial r in the expansion of mat. So this remark says whenever you expand this function mat, means this integration for continuous and this summation for discrete variable, so you will get one expansion. It is e to the power t x minus x bar. So whenever you expand this function, you will get one series. Similarly, after integration of this function, it is a exponential function. So whenever you expand this, you will get one series. So in that series, whenever you find the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r, that coefficient would be equal to mu r dash. Clear? So you have to prove this. that if you expand MAT, then in that expansion, the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r is the mu r dash. Clear? So like I told you already that what is MAT? MAT is the moment generating function of any distribution, probability distribution. So what is the role of, what is the significance of MAT? Means moment generating function. It will tell you about all the moments of that distribution. So how to find out those distributions using this? So you expand this, find out the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r in this expansion. So that represents your mu r dash. So, and what is mu r dash? Mu r dash is the rth moment of variable x about point A. So you can tell that this is the general moment about point A. So you can tell any moment for that distribution, because we already know that there is a relation between the raw moment and central moment. So in this expansion, you will get the raw moment. That means the moments about any point A. And in case you have to find out the central moment, that means moments about the mean, then you know the relation between central moment and raw moment. So we can use that relation. So using the expansion of this function, we can tell about every moment of that probability distribution. So this is mu r dash. So what is mu r dash? It is the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r in the expansion of moment generating function MAT. So this is the proof. So because this is journal statement, we have not mentioned the nature of variable. So first we are proving this for a discrete variable, and second when it is a continuous variable. So it does not depend that whether the variable is in discrete or continuous. In both type of variables, the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r is the mu r dash. Clear? Means whether the variable is discrete or continuous. So it does not change the nature. Means whenever you expand this from moment generating function, you will get coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r as mu r dash, whether it is continuous or discrete. So for both the cases, we have proved this. So what is MAT? MAT is the expected value of, first we are using for discrete. So MAT is expected value of this function, and this is equal to summation e to the power t x minus a px for every x. So we have used that definition. So it is summation e to the power t x minus a into px, and this is for every x. That means this xi, so x1, x2 up to xn. Now you expand this. So this is exponential function. What is the expansion of exponential function? It is e to the power x something. So what is the expansion of e to the power x? 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3 up to infinite. So similarly, we have the power t x minus a. So the expansion would be 1 plus t into x minus a plus t into x minus a square by factorial 2. This is the rth term, t into x minus a to the power r by factorial r, and this expansion is up to infinite, and into this pxi. So into this pxi, now you have to multiply this px to each of these terms. So 1 into pxi, next t into this into pxi, so x minus a px into t. Similarly, x minus a square px t square by factorial 2 up to infinite. Now I have operated summation to all these terms. So this is summation of pxi, and summation of second term, summation of third term, like this for the other terms. Next, summation pxi. Now because this summation is over x, so and this is t, so this is independent variable of x, so we can take this out of this summation. So t is outside, otherwise these terms include x, so x minus a px for every x. Similarly for the next term, this is t square by factorial 2, these are independent terms, so we have taken this out of this summation, rest is left here. And similarly for the rth term, t to the power r by factorial r into something up to infinite. So if you remember the definition, what is mu r dash for discrete case? Mu r dash is the rth moment about point A. Clear? Rth moment about point A. So what is the definition of mu r dash? So definition of mu r dash is, it is for discrete case, how to find out mu r dash? It is summation x minus a to the power r pxi for every x. And if it is continuous, so mu r dash is integration x minus a to the power r fx. Clear? So this is the mu r dash. So if you take this first term is summation pxi for every x, and you know this is 1 because it is the sum of all possible probabilities. It is the probability for all possible x. So this would be 1. Next, this is t into something in, and this something is mu1 dash because x minus a to the power 1 pxi. So it is mu1 dash. Second, this is x minus a square pxi. So this is mu2 dash. Similarly, this is the general term, so this is mu r dash up to infinite. So if you check here that what is mu r dash? Mu r dash is the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r in the expansion of mat. So this is what we have to prove. So mu r dash is the coefficient of t to the power r in the expansion of mat. Now suppose now what is like I told you, what is the application, what is the significance of mat? So I told you, through mat means moment generating function, we can tell every moment. So either you use this part, means somebody, if somebody asks you that what is the second moment about point A of this distribution, and you know you don't know about anything, this means you don't know anything about the distribution, but you know the moment generating function for that distribution. So expand that distribution, find out the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r, or because this will give you the mu r dash, or what is the shortcut? You differentiate that moment generating function r times, means if you have to find out mu r dash, so differentiate moment generating function r times and apply t is equal to 0 in that differentiation, you will get mu r dash. So the very easy, it is, we have very simple proof for this second remark. So this is your expansion. If you differentiate it with respect to t one time, clear? It is differentiation of mat r times. Now you differentiate it one time with respect to t. So what you will get? This one term would be 0. This t into mu1 dash. So the differentiation of t is 1. So this is mu1 dash. So 0, 1 into mu1 dash, and this 2t by factorial 2 mu2 dash. And similarly for rth term, it is r into t to the power r minus 1 factorial r mu r dash. So this is one time differentiation. Now apply t is equal to 0. Now from the third term, we have t in each of the terms, t square, t cube, up t to the power r minus 1 up to infinite. So whenever we apply t is equal to 0, all these terms, means from here would be 0. Here we have t, here we have t square, next t cube. So whenever you apply t is equal to 0, these term would be 0. Only thing would be left, means what would be left here? Only mu1 dash. So this is mu1 dash. So when you differentiate moment generating function one time and apply t is equal to 0, you will get mu1 dash. Similarly, if you continue this process, when you differentiate mat r times and apply t is equal to 0, you will get mu r dash. Clear? And this is for continuous. The same, these two remarks for the continuous case. So again, the coefficient of t to the power factorial in the expansion of mat. So now mat for continuous random variable is the integration of t e to the power t x minus a fx dx. So now expand this. So expand this means 1 plus x square by factorial 2 up x to the power r by factorial r up to infinite into fx. Now multiply this fx to each of the terms. So fx plus something into fx plus something into fx. So I have multiplied fx to each of the terms. Now I have operated this integration to each of the terms. So integration minus infinite to infinite fx dx, and this is t. So t can be take out, means it can be taken out of this integration, because this integration is with respect to dx. So t is outside, and whatever is left we have taken that under the integration. So x minus a fx dx. Next term is t square by factorial 2 into something in one integration, t to the power r by factorial r into integration. And if you observe, if you remember what is mu r dash for continuous case, it is minus infinite to infinite x minus a to the power r fx dx. So this is mu r dash. So if you compare this, so this is total integration minus infinite to infinite fx dx. This is probability function. So the total integration would be 1, and otherwise this is t, and this represents x minus a to the power 1, that means mu1 dash. This is x minus a to the power 2, so this is mu2 square, sorry, mu2 dash, and this is x minus a to the power r fx dx, so this is mu r dash. So this is again we have proved for continuous case. So mu r dash is the coefficient of this. Similarly, means you have to differentiate, because now you have this expansion. You, if you differentiate it with respect to t r times and apply t is equal to 0, you will get mu r dash. Now the next remark is third remark, m at is equal to e to the power minus at m0 t. So this is the moment generating function about point A, and this is the moment generating point about 0. Clear? So we have to prove this relation between about point A and about point 0. So MA, what is the definition of MAT? It is expected value of e to the power t x minus a. So if we are considering the discrete case, so it is what is the expected value of t to the power t x minus a? It is e to the power t x minus a into px, summation over every x. So we have divided this, it is e to the power tx minus, sorry, into e to the power minus at into px. So this e to the power minus at is independent of x. So we can take this term out of summation. So e to the power minus at into something. So this we can write e to the power t x minus 0. So this is what? This is the definition of m0t. It is moment generating function about point 0. So we have proved this. And similarly, we can prove this for continuous case. Now, MGF is not always defined, since it is the expected value of e to the power tx. So, because this represents one integration, so it depends on the value of fx whether this integration exists or does not exist. Clear? So we cannot say it's for every probability distribution the moment generating function will exist. So it depends on the function, probability function, whether the MGF will exist or will not exist. So I have written one example also. If this is your fx, 6 by pi square x square, x are these values. So if you find, if you will try to find out the MGF of this, you will be unable to find out MGF. Means somewhere we will not either integration or the series expansion. Clear? So MGF does not exist. You can try this question. You will not find out the MGF for this case. So using this, means by using this counter example, we can say the MGF it does not exist always. Means it is means it depends on the probability function whether the MGF will exist or will not exist. So next, MGF always exists for t is equal to 0. Means when we have been given the condition that t is 0, then MAT always exists. But if it is not mentioned whether t is 0 or non-zero, we cannot say the MGF will exist or will not exist. Now the m of x plus y t means the moment generating function of two variables x and y is equal to mxt into myt, provided x and y are independent. So what is the definition of m of x plus yt? It is the expected value of e to the power t x minus a it is if it is about point A, but we are I told you that if the point is not mentioned, we can take about 0. So e to the power e to expected value of e to the power tx, but this is with respect to x plus y, so it is e to the power t x plus y. Clear? If it is m x t, then it is expected value of e to the power tx, but here we have variable x plus y, so this the coefficient of t would be x plus y. So clearly e to the power tx plus y can be written as e to the power tx into e to the power ty. An expected value of product of two function is equal to expected value of their separated terms, provided these variables are independent, because x and y are independent. So the variables e to the power t, e to the power tx and e to the power ty. So this, because these are independent, so we can write expected value of this is equal to expected value of product of this function. So this represents mxt and this represents m by t. Now the questions: find the moment generating function of the exponential distribution this, where c is the, and find its mean and standard deviation. So like I told you, we can find moment generating function for the given probability distribution. So this is a probability distribution which is continuous, because the value, the range of x is in real number. So if it is real number, means we have real intervals, so we will say that this is continuous variable. And if it is continuous variables, and then what is the moment generating function? Moment generating function is equal to integration minus infinite to plus infinite e to the power tx into fx, because I told you we are because the point is not mentioned, that whether we have to find out mgf about any point 2 3 10 minus 10. So if it is not mentioned, we will take this point 0. So mxt about 0, so it is minus infinite to infinite e to the power tx into fx. Now so we are finding out about origin. So because the function is defined in the range 0 to infinite, so otherwise we will take the function value 0. So in this interval, so we have divided the interval minus infinite to infinite into two parts: minus infinite to 0 and 0 to infinite. Now because minus infinite to 0, we don't have the function, so we will take this 0. So this is 0, and for this the functional value is 1 by c to the power minus x by c from here. So this integration is 0. Now you have to integrate this. So 1 by c is constant, otherwise it is e to the power tx minus x by c. So x is common, so t minus 1 by c into x. Now you integrate. So now this is your part, how to integrate this. This is very simple question, simple example. E to the power constant into x, because we have to integrate with respect to x. So this is constant, so integration would be e to the power ax by a. Apply limits, so you will get this function, and so this is 1 over 1 minus ct. So you can write this as 1 minus ct inverse. So if you binomially expand this, so you will get 1 plus x, 1 minus x to the power minus 1. So expansion is 1 plus x square plus x cube up to infinite. So this is your moment generating function. Now we have to find out mean and standard deviation. And what is mean? For any distribution, mean is mu1 dash. So, and what is mu1 dash? You know the relation between this property. Mu r dash is the r time differentiation of moment generating function, and at t is equal to 0. So mu1 dash, because mean is equal to mu1 dash, and mu1 dash is equal to one time differentiation of this function with respect to t at t is equal to 0. So differentiate it with respect to t one time and apply t is equal to 0, you will get c. So mean is c. Now variance is mu2 dash minus mu1 dash square. So this relation you already know, what is mu1 dash, what is mean, what is variance. So variance is mu2 dash minus mu1 dash whole square. You have now the value of mu1 dash, now mu2 dash. So how to find out mu2 dash? Mu2 dash is double differentiation of moment generating function at t is equal to 0. So differentiate it with respect to t two times. You will get this. Apply t is equal to 0. You will get 2c square. So now variance is mu2 dash is 2c square and mu1 dash is c. So this is c square So it is c square. So what is standard deviation? Standard deviation is square root of variance. So it is c. So mean is c and variance, standard deviation is also c. Now the second question, we have to find out moment genetic function of this variable. Now the probability function is this, and if you observe, the range is real, continuous, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, all real numbers between 0 and 1, 1 and 2. So this is also a continuous case. So for continuous case, what is moment genetic function? Expected value of t to the power x, because here also the point is not mentioned, so we will get MGF about origin. So the expected value of tdx is equal to integration e to the power tx fx dx minus infinite to infinite. Now the function is defined in three parts: 0 to 1, 1 to 2, elsewhere. So we will divide the integration minus infinite to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, and 2 to infinite. This is 0 and this is 0. So only two definitions are given. Actually, there are three definitions. So one range, 0 to 1, it is x. So for this, fx value is x. For second range, 1 to 2, it is 2 minus x. It is 2 minus x. So, and last part is 0, first part is 0. You integrate this, x into e to the power tx, integrate this, apply limits. Here also you have to integrate this, apply limits. So after applying the limits, you can solve this very easily. You will get this moment generating function, or simply e to the power t minus 1 by t whole square. Now, what is the question? Determine mu1 dash, mu2 dash, and mu2. So mu1 dash is, what is mu1 dash? It is one time differentiation of moment generating function at t is equal to 0. So this I have this mxt is equal to, I have expanded this e to the power t. So this is 1 plus t square by factorial up to infinite. And after solving this, we are getting this value of moment generating function. So we have to differentiate this with respect to t one time and apply t is equal to 0. So this is the differentiation of moment generating function, and apply t is equal to 0, you will get 1. Similarly for mu2 dash, you have to differentiate it with respect to t two times, apply t is equal to 0, you will get this. And now mu2. So if you remember, what is mu2? Mu2 represents the variance of any distribution. Or you know that what is the relation between mu2 and raw moments. So mu2 is equal to mu2 dash mu1 dash square. So now you have mu2 dash and mu1 dash. So this is your answer. Now this is the next question. Find the moment generating function of this of a random variable whose moments are given by this. So now we don't have the probability function, we have the mu r dash, the moments of that distribution. So we know the relation between moment generating function and moments. What is that relation? This relation, that mu r dash is equal to the r time differentiation of moment generating function. Clear? So what is moment generating function? It is expected value of e to the power tx. So now we are using the discrete case, because it is not mentioned what is whether the variable is discrete or continuous. So we can use any definition. So it is up to you. You use discrete case or continuous case. So this is moment generating definition of moment generating function, expected value of e to the power tx. So this is summation t to the power tx into px for every x. Now this function means either you write this definition, when you will use this definition whenever you have the probability function px or fx, but you don't have the probability function definitions, you have instead you have mu r dash. So one relation we also know in terms of mu r dash, that moment generating function is equal to this from that remark. So this was the relation between moment generating function and the mu r dash. So it is MAT. MAT is summation. It is 1. So from here, so this is 1 plus t mu1 dash plus t square by factorial to mu2 dash. So we can write this as summation t to the power r by factorial r. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, that this MAT is in terms of this, and you can write this as summation t to the power r by factorial r into mu r dash. Clear? And r varies from 0 to infinite. So this series you can write in term like this. So I'm using this definition, MAT is equal to this, because we have the mu r dash, not px or fx. So we will use this definition. Clear? So there is no need to write this, because whether it is discrete case or continuous case, if it is discrete, the moment generating definition is this. If it is continuous, the moment generating function definition is integration of e to the power tx fx. But for both of the cases, it is equal to this expansion. For this means I proved this also, that means this was for discrete case. So for discrete case, MAT, I have proved this is this series, and for continuous case also I have proved that MAT is equal to this series. So it does not matter whether the variable is discrete or continuous, and the MAT definition is equal to this. So now mu r dash is given, so writing the value for mu r dash, so it is r plus 1 factorial 2 to the power r. So again, so this is factorial r. So after dividing this, we will get r plus 1, 2 to the power r, 2 to the power r. So t to the power r. So it is 2t to the power r. Now expand this from r is equal to 0 to infinite. So this is your series. So this is your mxt. So mxt is equal to 1 minus, if you check this, this is 1 minus 2x to the power minus 2. This series is 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared plus 4x cubed. So this series is 1 minus 2x to the power minus 2. Sorry, 1 plus x to the power minus 2. So this is 1 minus 2x, sorry, 1 minus x to the power minus 2. So what is x here? 2t, 2t, 2t. So 2t is your x. So 1 minus 2 to the power minus 2. Clear? So this was the question. What was the question? Find the moment generating function function when mu r dash is given to you. So this was the moment generating function. Now this is one another question. This is negative exponential distribution where fx is equal to this. Again, x is equal greater than 0. That means it is any real number which is greater than 0. So again we have the continuous range. So for continuous range, you know what is MGF. It is integration e to the power tx fx. So fx definition is given when x is greater than 0. So dividing the integration from minus infinite to 0 and 0 to infinite. So this is 0. So what is left? Only this. When it is lambda e to the power minus lambda x when x is between 0 to infinite. Now the same question. This is your integration. You have to integrate this, apply limits. You will get this value. So this is your moment generating function. Expand this. You will get a series in terms of t to the power r by factorial r, and making the coefficient of that, this will represent your mu r dash. So in this expansion, what is the coefficient of t to the power r by factorial r? It is factorial r by gamma lambda to the power r. So this is that question. Next question again, we have find the moment generating function for a random variable x whose PMF is given this. So now the variable is discrete because the n values are 1, 2, 3. So this represents one discrete variable. So this is your or otherwise you can observe from here also that this is px, not fx. Fx is your PDF, means this is probability density function for continuous variable, and PMF is probability mass function for the discrete variable. So this is your discrete function, probability function. So Pn is given, it is p into q to the power n minus 1. So this is probability function, and this is for discrete case. Now the variable is n here. So either you write px, so it will be p into q to the power x minus 1, and x varies from 1 to 3 up to infinite. Find the mean and variance. So this is your discrete case. So this, for discrete case, what is moment generating function? It is expected value of e to the power tx. And what is expected value of e to the power tx? It is summation e to the power tx into px. Now writing the definition of px. So what is px? It is p into q to the power x minus 1, and x varies from 1 to infinite now. Here and 1, 2, 3 up to infinite. So x varies from 1 to infinite. Now simply you have to expand this series. So because the terms which are free from x, you can take those terms out of the summation. So p by q is free from x, it is outside the summation. So now what is left here, these are in terms of x. So this is q e to the power tx. Now apply the x summation x from 1 to infinite, you will get this series. So this is your x moment generating function. And now you have to find out mean. And what is mean? Mean is mu1 dash. And what is mu1 dash? Mu1 dash is one time differentiation of moment generating function with respect to t, and at t is equal to 0. So you have to differentiate it one time with respect to t, apply t is equal to 0, you will get mu1 dash, which is your mean. So here we have 1 by p. Similarly for mu2 dash, you have to differentiate 2 times. So this is your mu2 dash. And what is variance? Variance is mu2, which is mu2 dash minus mu1 dash square. So this is your mu2 dash, this is your mu1 dash. So you will get this answer. Here also the MGF for this function, here the variable is z, and the nature of variable is continuous. So this is either you write z or x, there is no problem. This is fz, you can write fx as e to the power minus x, 1 plus e to the power minus x to the power minus 2, and range is real number. So this is continuous case. So for continuous case, moment generating function is the integration e to the power tx into fx dx, but here the variable is in terms of z. So either you write z or x, it does not matter. So this is your moment generating function. Now you have to integrate it. So you can go through this proof. You have to substitute this to get the integration, and this integration you will get in terms of beta gamma function. So this is your answer. Otherwise, if you face any problem, we can discuss personally or in the WhatsApp group. So here we have one more question, that it is your PDF. So PDF is for discrete continuous case. The range is -1 to 2. So this is your fx. Simply you have to write moment generating function. It is integration from between minus infinite to infinite, e to the power tx fx. Now fx definition is given in two parts. -1 to 2, it is 1 by 3. Otherwise it is 0. So -1 to minus infinite to -1, -1 to 2, and 2 to infinite. So for this case, a function is 0. For this case, function is 0. Here we have function definition as 1 by 3. You have to integrate this, apply definition. This is your moment generating function. Okay. So in this way, here we have to prove one thing, one more thing, that is MAT is 1. So you can do this. This is MXT. So at t is equal to 0, you have to prove that MAT is 0. So apply t is equal to 0 here and expand this, you will get this term MAT is 1 when t is 0. So this was about the moment generating function, and you know what is the significance of moment generating function. If you know the moment generating function of any distribution, if it exists, I already told you that it does not means it does not exist for every distribution. It depends on the nature of distribution function fx or px. So if it exists, then moment generating function will tell you everything about that distribution. You can have all the moments for that distribution, and for from the moments you can generate what is mean, what is variance, what is skewness, what is kurtosis. So moment generating function can tell us about everything for that distribution. So from the next lecture, we will study about the some more probability distributions, binomial, Poisson, and normal distributions.